Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Komatsu Type 60 that has a crew of 3. Its dimensions you can see on screen now, a very small vehicle coming in with a length of 4.3 meters. Its role as a tank destroyer and the number built is 252. Armaments include 2 M40 recoilless rifles and 150 caliber heavy machine gun. Engine you can see right here a Komatsu 6-cylinder diesel 150 horsepower engine, and performance at a max speed of 55 kilometers per hour. Anyways guys, that's it for this, and enjoy the tutorial. Hello ladies and gentlemen, the ScareToolWolf here bringing you another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Type 60 self-propelled 106mm recoilless gun. This here is a light anti-tank vehicle developed by Japan in the late 1950s. It mounts 2 M40 106mm recoilless rifles as its armament, and it was just a vehicle designed to be a very light vehicle, very fast, very low profile, that could, pack a punch with its recoilless rifles, more against, lightly armored targets or probably medium armor, as 106mm isn't going to do that much to heavier armored vehicles. The vehicle has kind of two main variants from what I've been able to see. There's one variant where the recoilless rifles are kind of built down into the actual hull of the vehicle, so it's kind of like a, actually has to traverse the tank to actually aim the guns side to side. There's also the version here, as you can see, that has a bit of a turret on the top there. I don't necessarily know if it turns, or if it, it probably pivots up and down. I'm not exactly sure on that, but this is the version that's in War Thunder, and personally I think this is the cooler version of the two, so I decided to do this one, and of course I can do the other one. That would be, obviously very easy to do, but I just like this one. I think it definitely looks pretty cool for it, and it's very cool, a nice little unique vehicle to do. The vehicle saw service from 1960 to 2008, so it did see a little bit of modern, time fighting, but it pretty much is considered a Cold War vehicle. Just the whole design itself and everything about it just screams Cold War, so that's why we're classifying it as a Cold War vehicle. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the vehicle itself and kind of get a look at what we're going to go ahead and building. So start off with, we have the 206mm recoilless rifles. Very nice, very simple cobblestone walls, zombie heads on the end. Very nice, very simple. We have this section here, which I believe is used for basically the gunner to be kind of positioned in this area here and kind of, use this to aim it. Again, not 100% sure exactly on, how that works or anything like that, but, that's what's going on there. You got the driver's section, which would be right in here. The driver would be seated somewhere in this. The spruce wood slab right there representing the driver's hatch there. So, very nice tank, of course. On the back here, you just have a lot of venting, just, an area here for, obviously, crew to stand, be able to reload the guns and all that stuff. You have the muffler over here to the left, of course, radio antennas, all that stuff. On the back here, just to get more detailing with the vents, brake lights, and all that stuff. Overall, it's a pretty simple build, and should be a nice, easy one. And without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off our first layer. Layer 1. Alright guys, so moving on to our first layer. For layer 1, we want to start off by taking another brick slab. We're going to place down an air brick slab like this, followed by an air brick top slab that comes off of it. This right here is going to be the left front of the track, so as you can see over here with the two slabs right there, it's going to be the left front, just like that. If you're building this in a certain area, you can kind of take that into account when you're figuring out where the build is. It's not a very big vehicle, so you don't need that much space, but it's always a good idea to take a look back at the dimensions that were at the beginning of the video, just to make sure that you have a good amount of space for it to be built. Anyways, once you're sure that you have the space set up for it, we're going to go ahead and start off by, continuing on. So we're going to go and take our dark oak wood stairs. We're going to go back from this half slab 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dark oak wood stairs back, followed by another brick slab, and then another brick top slab coming off that slab. Again, just a quick, reminder. Some of you guys have probably already figured that out by now, but basically, this right here is the vehicle's going to be facing this way. So the front's right here, the the dark oak wood stair facing that direction is toward the front. So if you're wondering, that's what we have going on there. Anyways, once that's done, we're going to go and go to this nether brick slab right here, place down 3 dark oak wood top slabs coming off of it. We're also going to go to this slab back here and also place down 3 dark oak wood top slabs coming off of it. We then want to take our top slabs of dark oak wood, and we're just going to fill in the space in between those 2 rows of 3 to create a nice base for the vehicle. With that done, we're just going to copy the same design for the tracks over here to the other side. So again, with your dark oak wood stairs going back, nether brick slabs, nether brick top slabs. Very simple, just like we did before. With that finished, we're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves, actually, I think that's done. I was thinking there was a little bit of detail in the back there in the front, but actually no, that's it. So that's it for layer 1. With that, let's move on to layer 2. Alright guys, so going ahead and move it on to layer 2. For layer 2, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking nether brick stairs. We're going to place these down on top of these nether brick top slabs on the very front. With that finished, we're going to go and take dark oak wood stairs. We're going to run a row of 3 of dark oak wood stairs in between those two nether brick stairs like that. We then want to go ahead and take green hardened stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 5 behind those stairs like that all the way across, followed by a stone button on both sides. With that finished, we want to go ahead and place down a nether brick top slab on both sides like that. We then want to go ahead and take green stained clay on either side here of this nether brick top slab. Toward the inside here, we're going to place down a green stained clay block like that to kind of fill in the gaps that would be left open by the half slabs. We then want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 green stained clay blocks back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back. So we have a nice row of 6 here. And then we just want to go and place down a green stained clay block in the middle here, followed by 1 out on either side, which should be on top of this nether brick half slab. Here we're then going to go ahead and place down stone buttons on either end of that row of 5. So we get something that kind of looks like this. Now with our zombie heads, we're going to place down 1 and 2 green zombie heads like that, followed by a nether brick top slab, and then another zombie head coming off that green stained clay block like that. With that done, we're going to go and repeat the same thing over here. So just like that. And that's going to pretty much do it for our tracks right there. Now on the back here, we're going to place down a nether brick stair like this on top of those 2 nether brick top slabs. We want to grab ourselves stone brick stairs. We're going to place down a row of 3 of stone brick stairs across like that, followed by an item frame on either side here of this row 3 of stone brick stairs like that. We want to go ahead and grab ourselves some red stained glass. We're also going to need to go ahead and grab ourselves a sign and also a dark oak fence gate. Coming off the center stone brick stair, we're going to place down a dark oak fence gate opened up like that, followed by a red stained glass block in the item frames, and then a sign on the stone brick stair covering up the item frames, just like that. Once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for layer 2, and with that, let's move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so going ahead and move on to our next layer, we have layer 3. For layer 3, we're going to go ahead and place down a green carpet on top of these 2 nether brick stairs like that. After we have that done, we're going to place down a dark oak dark oak fence gate like this on both sides, open up toward the back like that. We then want to place down a row of 3 of wooden trapdoors across like that. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves item frames. We're going to place down an item frame on both sides like this, followed by a glass block in those item frames, and then a sign like that on the side of those wooden trapdoors to basically make the front headlights. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves, we're going to need a mossy cobblestone wall here. We're going to place down 1 mossy cobblestone wall over here on the left side. We're then going to place down a green stained clay block next to it. We're going to go ahead and then grab ourselves a dark oak stair, which we're going to place down like this for right now. We're going to then place down a dark oak half slab, like so, followed by a spruce wood stair, just like that. With that finished, continuing on, we're going to take our green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down 1 here, coming off this mossy cobblestone wall, followed by another green stained clay block across like this. We're then going to place down a dark oak stair like this, so we turn this stair right here into a corner stair, followed by another dark oak half slab, and then a green stained clay block on the side here. On the side of this green stained clay block, we're going to place down a sign, and I believe also on this green stained clay block on the left side, we're also going to place down a sign as well. With that done, on the left side here, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 green stained clay blocks back, followed by a green carpet like that on top of that that nether brick stair. We also want to place down 1 and 2 signs on these last 2 green stained clay blocks right here, and that's going to be that for the left side. Once you have that done, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a mossy cobblestone wall again. On the back of this green stained clay block, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall, followed by a dark oak wood slab, and then we're going to grab ourselves 2 stone brick slabs and place down 1 and 2 stone brick slabs back, just like that. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a stone brick stair and all that. So we're going to grab ourselves a stone brick stair. We're going to place down 1 like this and 1 stair like that to create something that looks like that right there. This space right in here, we actually need to go and fill in. So we're just going to fill that bottom in there with green stained clay. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves anvils now. We're going to place down 1 and 2 anvils across like that, followed by a row of 2 of dark oak wood slabs. We then want to grab ourselves a stone pressure plate. We're going to place down a stone pressure plate on this green stained clay block here, followed by a green carpet on this green stained clay block, just like that. With that finished on the side here, we're going to go and go back 1, 2, and 3 green snakeweed blocks. We're going to place down another sign on this green snakeweed block right here. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 stone slabs back just like that. Once you guys have that done, that's going to do it for layer 3. And with that, let's move on to layer 4. Alright guys, so go ahead and move it on to our next layer. We move it on to layer 4. For layer 4, we want to start off by taking a wither skeleton skull, placing it down on top of this green snakeweed block like that. We then want to place down a wither skeleton skull on the corner stair and this mossy cobblestone wall like this on your side. Basically at a 45-degree angle from this wither skeleton skull there in the middle. So you get something that looks like that. Once you have that done, we're going to place down a spruce wood slab back from the center wither skeleton skull, followed by a dark oak wood fence post off to the left side like that. We then want to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood slab back from this fence post, followed by a dark oak wood stair like that. We're going to need to go ahead and grab ourselves a anvil. We're going to place down an anvil like so, followed by a wither skeleton skull coming off the anvil, and we're just going to place down a sign on either side of the anvil, just like that for the muffler. With that finished, we're going to go ahead and move on to basically the gun section here. So for this, we're going to go ahead and take a green snakeweed block. I'm going to place it down on top of this dark oak wood stair like that. We then want to place down a dark oak wood stair like this to the right side of the stair, or that green snakeweed block like so. From the back here, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood upside down stairs back to back like that on top of those stone brick stairs. And we then want to place down 2 dark oak wood corner stairs, basically upside down, coming off those 2 stairs like that. It should connect up like so on the back. With that finished, over here to the right side here, we're going to place down a stone button on this green snakeweed block. We also want to place down a dark oak wood stair like this, and then on the back of the stair, we're going to place down a wooden sign. We're then going to place down a spruce wood slab like this, followed by a sandstone slab after that spruce wood slab, so you get something that looks just like this. With that, that's it for layer 4. With that, let's move on to layer 5. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 5. For layer 5, we're going to go and take mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1 and 2 on top of the green snakeweed block and this dark oak wood stair. We then want to go ahead and go off these 2 mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3 toward the front, and then 1, 2, and 3 off the front there from both those mossy cobblestone walls, followed by 2 of these zombie heads on the very ends. After we have that done, we're going to go and go back from these mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and 3 back, 1, 2, and 3 back, followed by a green hardened snakeweed block on both ends of the row of mossy cobblestone walls. And just to count, you should have a total of 7 mossy cobblestone walls back here. We're going to go and then grab ourselves a item frame, and we're also going to need to go ahead and grab ourselves some green wool blocks. We're going to place down 2 item frames on the back here, followed by green wool blocks like that for the back. Once you have that done, we're going to place down an iron bar on top of this dark oak wood stair here, also an iron bar on top of this dark oak fence post. We then want to go and do this little thing on the side here. So for this, we're going to go and go to our 3rd mossy cobblestone wall back here. We're going to place down a dark oak wood slab, followed by a dark oak wood stair. We then want to place down 2 green snakeweed blocks going back like that, and then we just want to grab a sign and place down a sign on the side here like so. With that all finished, that's going to do it for layer 5, and with that, let's go and move on to our last layers, layers 6 and 7, where we're going to go ahead and pretty much put the top on the build and pretty much finish this build off. So with that, let's move on to our final layers. Alright guys, so moving on to our last final layers. For these layers, all we want to do is we just want to go ahead and go to our iron bars right here. We're going to place down 1 and 2 more up for the antennas, and then same thing over here, 1 and 2 up. With that done, we then want to go ahead and take a dark oak wood slab. We're going to place it down on top of this green snakeweed block, just like that. We also want to grab ourselves zombie heads. We're going to place down 1 on top of this dark oak wood stair, and 1 over here on top of this mossy cobblestone wall. On this side here, we're going to go ahead and just place down a redstone comparator, just like that. And once you guys have that all done, that's going to basically do it for the Type 60 Komatsu Self-Propelled 106mm recoilless gun. Very cool build, very unique one, and again another cool Japanese Cold War build we can add to pretty much our collection of vehicles. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the tutorial. If you guys do use this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This being anything from a sign on the build to link to my channel or this video if this does appear on any social media sites. Just be sure to get proper credit for the build. That's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow and it continues to keep me inspired to keep on posting these videos. So if you do end up using it, all I ask is that you pretty much give me credit for it. Other than that, you guys are free to use it for whatever project you guys are working on, as long as you guys give credit and all that. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.